You ever watched the show A Thousand Ways to Die? I've always thought drowning or burning would be the most horrible way to die. Can you imagine how horrible it would be to fight for each breath you take, or to be so short of breath that you had to depend on an oxygen tank just to get air into your lungs? It would be similar to drowning. You just can't get air. I'm going to talk to you today about the most preventable cause of death in the United States: smoking. The Center of Disease Control, CDC, as well as other medical journals, have all published and agree that smoking is bad for our health. If you smoke or love someone who does, please listen to what I have to say. It very well could lengthen your life. I will tell you about what a cigarette actually contains, who suffers the most from secondhand smoke, and highlight some of the health problems that smoking may cause. Before you decide to light up, you should know what is actually in a cigarette. One cigarette contains over 4,000 chemicals. You already know cigarettes contain nicotine, which is what our bodies get addicted to and crave, much like a craving for caffeine. But did you know that nicotine is also used in bug spray? According to the PBS Kids website, some other troubling chemicals found in cigarettes are tar, which gives a cigarette flavor, but it is also the same substance that is used on roads and driveways. Another one is cyanide, which is the main ingredient of rat poison. And another one is formaldehyde, which is to preserve dead animals such as frogs, cats, pigs, whatever they dissect in science classes. Another chemical is acetone, which is found in a fingernail polish remover. Another one is ammonia, which is found in household cleaners. Another one yet is hydrazine, which is a chemical that is used in jet and rocket fuel. I just think, would you be willing to ingest these chemicals normally? Each one of these chemicals I mentioned are not good for your health, but let's just briefly discuss tar. Picture the gooiness of tar and how it sticks to your car. The average smoker inhales about 1 cup of tar each year. Add a few years together and it is easy to see how that sticky substance would inhibit your lungs from working as they should. Add the other chemicals and additional health damage is done. The CDC and prevention state that 443,000 people die prematurely each year from smoking or exposure to secondhand smoke. Add another 8.6 million live with a serious illness caused by smoking. Despite these proven statistics, 46.6 million U.S. adults smoke cigarettes. Secondhand smoke causes serious disease and death. Children are more heavily exposed to secondhand smoke than adults. According to Julie Gerberding, director for the CDC, almost 60% of the U.S. children aged 3 to 11, which is roughly 22 million of the United States children, are exposed to secondhand smoke. Children who are exposed are at an increased risk for sudden infant death syndrome, SIDS, lower respiratory infection, middle ear disease, or more severe asthma, respiratory symptoms, and slowed lung growth, which is not good. This brings us back to health risks in general. According to cancer.org website, smoking causes about 87% of lung cancer deaths. Diseases like COPD, chronic bronchitis, and emphysema are also results of the harmful effects of smoking. Two areas that are often forgotten are infants that are born to smoking moms and ED. Infants are more likely to deal with low birth weight, stillbirth, or SIDS, which are not good at all. The other area I am pretty sure men forget about is ED. Smoking significantly increases men's occurrence of impotence, says Serena Gordon of her report in the U.S. News and World Report. How do you make sure you aren't one of these statistics? It's easy. Don't smoke. New laws are constantly being passed that address smoking in public places such as restaurants and stores, etc. If you desire a healthier body for yourself and your family, don't smoke. This will improve your overall health, and you will have a lot greater chance of living longer, and you will save money. Remember, smoking in your home not only affects you, but it affects the children and other loved ones that you have in your house with secondhand smoke. It's proven that smoking is harmful. That's why the Surgeon General requires every pack of cigarettes has a written warning on it. So make a difference in your life and the lives of your loved ones. Choose health and don't smoke.